So our idea is to use this old horse trailer as a chicken coop, a mobile chicken coop we can move around. Been used as a mouse dwelling for quite some time. There's a mouse in there, I just saw him. See if I can get him to come out again. Pretty gross. Straw back here is not so bad though. Could reuse that. I have filled up the tires. All 4 tires were totally flat. We'll see if they hold air. The spare actively leaks though, so I gotta fix that. And I've got to repair this rot down here to keep the rats out. Should work though. I probably clean that out. There's probably rats in there. Well, I got this dug out. Paper thin, rusted through. Probably throw down some plywood on top of it, as long as there's a place to go. Although it doesn't necessarily look like there will be. Cleaning out some old hay. I think I'm gonna try and pressure wash this so I can see where the worst things are and grind down the sharp points and fix that door so the kids can use it. That thing still works though. Little back gate dealy. Here's the door. Bad shape. Lots of holes. I'm gonna cut off these bolts, remove these panels, which are pretty light gauge steel. And I found in the boneyard a much heavier metal cover, which I think I'm gonna try and use. I think it's the Steiger, old Steiger hood. But I'd have to cut it and pound it out. Might be too thick. Pretty thick stuff, you can see. See how thick it is on my finger. I don't know if it'll pound out or if it's worth it. It also has a angle iron welded on the inside edge. I'm a little unsure. There's the door all fitted up. Swings pretty good now. See? Nice. Full swing. And it's got no rod in the bottom. Never will. It's an 1/8 of an inch iron. Good deal. Now, just need to put in some flat iron strips across here to support plywood. It's going to go on each side. And that's done too. Alright, worked most of the day. Put in new straps welded underneath to support these boards. Cut out these boards. And good to go, I think. Might try and sandblast this and then paint it maybe. But it's going to be a bunch more work. Not sure if I want to take it on or not. Also need to build some chicken coops inside there, or chicken nests, I guess. This whole thing is a chicken coop. There had been no jack here. We were using a high lift to get it up and down, but that was sketchy and that could fall over. So I welded in a jack we had, just a screw jack. Kind of a rough looking weld, but I'm still learning to do it. Seems very strong though, and I tried to overdo it basically. Not the prettiest weld, but it should be plenty strong. New cat. Alright, setting new cat free. New cat's not coming out though. Let's see if we can encourage him. Our overly friendly cat's sitting here on top of his cage. Hey. Oh, there we go. There he goes. Where's he going? Out under the sprayer. Hopefully he doesn't get too far. Well, I've been doing a lot of work on the trailer. Door is on. I've spent a lot of time grinding. And it still don't have nearly all the paint off in this Steiger green paint. More work than it's worth probably. But a lot of it's been ground off. So this sandblasting stuff is bad, and now I'm not supposed to use sand, but I used a little bit because I ran out of everything else. I think I'm about to call it quits. I went in there and ground off some of the dust, rust and things. It's pretty gross. Maybe I'll just call it quits, paint the thing, let it be. I patched up obvious holes with little silicone and plastic over it. Should keep the water out. Not the prettiest, but it'll work. Okay, working on the trailer. I attached these chains on so I can attach some sort of run here. I've ground off down there. I'm going to attach another metal piece. And right here, ground that off, welded that on. I need to put another one down there. And I'm also going to weld one right up here, just in case. I want to attach there. And hopefully that will be enough attachment of points to keep things somewhat secure. Maybe I should do one on the bottom. I'm going to drag something. Not sure. Okay, a few more very ugly welds, but got hooks on there that feel fairly solid. Got one on top, two on the bottom. I'm gonna try to attach a little run that I can drag behind this thing. So, next thing is I need to weld some chicken wire across here because I want to keep the chickens out of this front area. So I need to put wire that's going to run across here. I blew out all the dust. I don't know where that came from. I could probably tack it on here real light if I try not to melt anything. That should do. Keep the chickens in the front. Good, Grant. Good, Griffin. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice, Grant. You're doing a good job, buddy.
Oh, there's Kate.
So, we built this. So we put in a bird right here, and then we nailed this together to
Nailed? What did we use, Griffin?
we put this bird on. We nailed.
Do we nail?
We made one of these.
What do we do?
nailed
Is
this on.
screwed.
We screwed this on, and
Yep.
we did it to all of these edges that you see. Yeah. And then we, don't you see these things? Those things are to put the birds, since we're gonna have a second level of this. Not only 4, since we have 31 chickens.
Yep. Good job.
So, there's a back. You probably can't see it right now. We screwed that on to this. You can't see that. And then we put these on, those little birds.
Well, for the chickens to sit
Then
in.
we put these birds on. And then we put the top on. And then we put these top nails on. And then we tie knots here. Put 4 handles on it.
Good job,
That's
buddy.
pretty much all.
Good job.
And sides.
Yeah. Well, here it is. It sits in there loose so we can haul it out. That's why we have the handles on it. And the little string up there to keep it from tipping over and crushing the chickens. All the chickens are pretty hardy. I don't think it would actually really hurt them. But that's just for a little extra security. Should work pretty good. Just have a little roost to do. Got our door done. And everything's working. Isn't it, Betty?
You know, for not being a hay farmer, not growing up on a farm, not knowing anything about farming until you bought a farm, it's pretty good looking hay, Joel. Nice work.
This is a chicken roost. How's it work, guys?
So yeah. We'll step on this one, then climb this one, then come on this. A big one. Now it's your turn.
How did we make it?
Well, we cut it this, and then we put it on here. We drilled a little hole.
Well, we let Kate talk first. Let Kate talk. Kate, you explain, then Griffin, you can explain.
We drilled this, the 2 sides, and we put this down there. And then they're going, so this is going to go to the roof so we can put this side and that side and that side. It's mostly because this one's holding it and that one is.
Okay, my paint setup, sprayed Rust-Oleum, rusty paint on it, white in color, used my sprayer. Just got it wrapped up. Pretty from far, far from pretty. Yeah, I couldn't take that stuff off without cutting through the roof, but whatever. Got enough to get around it. Thought I was gonna have way too much paint, but barely had enough. Used everything. Painted a little bit up front there. Made it slightly nicer. The rusty roof right there. Should hopefully give it a little more longevity. So I'm having some very big questions about my chicken coop trailer. We've got the wheels on it. This thing will fold up. I've got a bolt that holds it in place right there. But that bolt is very tight once you have it on. I don't know how I'm going to get it on and off. And the other question is I have to be able to get inside the run. I didn't really think about that well enough. I think I thought that I could get in here, but once it's in place, you won't be able to pull this in and out easily. So I think I'm gonna have to cut a hole in one of these wire walls. But if I do that, it loses quite a bit of structural integrity, I think. And I also need to weld a chain up higher. This right here doesn't work great. Don't love it. I'm actually kind of thinking about abandoning the trailer and just using the run and put the nesting boxes inside the back here and put some plastic or plywood over the top so chickens have a little bit of shelter, and just use this and put a door on the front. Then I need some sort of method to pick it up and carry it by hand and then lower it back down. Be a little similar to Joel Salatin's coops, although not as good as what he has. Put a lot of work into grinding this thing down, blasting it, painting it, cleaning out the inside, just to abandon it. But sometimes you might have to have a sunk cost, I guess, as you learn. But I think I'm going to try and bring it over there in front of the shop first and make a door in the side. I think I might try that, then I could still keep this. I don't know. Not a huge fan anymore, and I'm pretty uncertain of how sturdy these wheels will hang on. I have a feeling that the screws are going to tear out when it's under load and hit something in the pasture. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Okay, now let's try. Oh. Okay, now we can open. Whoa! Look, we opened it.
I welded this thing together out of rebar.
Yay!
Kind of ugly welds, but they do the job. Get my gloves out of the way and flop it over. That's the door. It's got latches.
I'm a hammer. I'm a hammer, Chicky, and I hammer things into the ground.
I'm just gonna video you now. Are you just gonna turn it? Do you know where you're going?
Yeah, I'm going out into this pasture.
Okay. There they go. Joel! That's fine. All right, try this again. All right. Here it goes. Chicken tractor. The maiden voyage of the chicken tractor. Don't go too fast. What are you gonna do? Drag it back?
I want to jack it up.
You don't have to record everything.
I do. I'm an influencer.
Okay, I'm gonna go then.
Okay. When I get the critters out, we're gonna have to go. We're moving the chicks to their hopefully final home. This chicken coop trailer with run. Here they all are. Got the light on them and everything.
Rod's thinking about getting to his run.
You think they'll stay in here? They're gonna try and go out their door. The door's not shutting properly, so I guess they'll figure it out. If they don't like it, they can come back up here. We'll just see how it
They
goes.
have a chicken lamb.
I survived the night. They don't want to come outside, apparently, though. Guess they know where their home is, I guess. Here, watch out. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah. All right, just put them through the door, bud. Let's see. Keep getting more. You got any more, buddy?
Yeah.
You gotta be quick. You gotta get them out quick.
You're doing the best, Joel. Griffin, you're doing a good job, buddy.
There we go. Oh yeah, good. I don't know if they're gonna know how to get back in there. Tonight we'll have to put them back in. Actually, push them out further like you did that one, and we'll knock them off and they can come out. push.
Chicky chickies.
Come on, Chicky. Hey, come on. See if I can... Hey, push him out again. I'll try and wave my hand.
They're all in their nesting boxes.
Little trail all the way over here to the other trail. Little trail. Keep making the trail. Make sure it's a steady stream of food so they have a trail of food to follow down here. Okay, go the other way now. Go the other way. Go back. You didn't get quite enough down there. We're going to get a little more.
How did it get chicken couch?
Okay, Kate, come here. Come on out. They ended up spending the day outside in about 25-mile-an-hour gusting wind, and I'm not really sure if they moved out of their corner hardly at all. But it was too windy for the voice recording on this video, so I have to do a little voiceover. I have a little trail of food, but I think they all just kind of piled up over there.
Right under its wings, Kate.
It's about 25-mile-an-hour wind gusts. These poor chickens, 5 weeks old, had a rough first day. Grab one, Kate. Grab it. Grab it now. Are you going to have it? Go, Kate. Go. Griffin, kind of walk it up the ramp so it knows. And then put it in there. We just
Griffin, can you put the cat back on the water, sweetie?
here, move the water to the back of this area. Move it out of the way. Thank you, buddy. Kate, now you grab one right now. Let's see you do it.
They're just huddled together because they're cold.
Grab one, Kate. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Good, Griffin. Walk it up.
Kate, you're scared. Don't grab one.
They're trying to run up.
Grab one, Kate. Don't be scared. Just grab it.
It's okay. Get
Okay,
it.
come on.
You can do it.
Kate, grab the big one right in front of you.
Good.
Done it before. Grab it.
Good. Walk them up.
Grab it. Griffin, you gotta hold their wings, otherwise I'm going to push this one in the hole. Yeah, there you go. Good. Yeah. Kate, grab. Be brave.
Good, Kate. Good. You did it. See?
Yay, Kate. See? Not biting you either.
Walk it up.
They don't bite. Chicks don't bite. Okay.
They
Put it in. Put it in.
Okay, keep going.
Keep going.
They don't really peck you a lot.
They don't peck at all, really.
Walk it up. Good, Griffin. Chicken training.
Who's trying to
Good
run?
job, buddy. Okay, get another one. Kate, grab one. Griffin, grab one. Come on, chop chop. All the way up
There you go.
and
Kate, you're
in.
brown ones. You can do it. They're not going to peck you, sweetie. They really aren't.
There's a hurricane out here. Grab it, Griffin. Brave.
Do it. There
Brave.
you go. Right there. You got it.
Okay, Griffin, you gotta walk it up. Walk it up. Okay, Kate, grab one. You can do it. Just grab one on the outside, Kate. There's one, the big one.
That big one is
Get the big one. Oh, Griffin did it. Good job, Griffin. Hold on, Griffin. Grab it. Hold on. Hang on to it tight. Firm. Firm. Not tight, but firm. Okay, run it up in there. Oh, good. Poke it in.
Good, Kate. Walk it up.
Good, Kate. Chicken training.
Up the ramp.
Yeah. Good, Kate. Good, Griffin. Good. Okay, walk it up the ramp. Good. Griffin, you're chicken. You didn't get it in.
Walk in the plank.
Good.
Look at yourself.
Yelling. Careful, Griffin. Get in there. Good. Yeah. So cute. Catch a fire. Okay.
Ew.
Wipe it on the ground somewhere or something. Keep getting them. Just in that one spot. That's where they huddled all day, I think. They're probably a little young. Grab one, Kate. So captured Hazel. There, take it up and in. Grab them, Griffin.
Look how little it is.
There's a tiny baby one. There we go. All right, good job, baby. All right, look at this. Teamwork makes the dream. Watch out, Griffin.
Look, all of them are really calm. Even one of the big
When you grab them, they're very calm. You grab them around their wings and you hold firmly, Kate, firmly. Look how quick Griffin's doing it. Just grab it, hold firmly. There you go, good.
Practice holding the chicken probably every day to get used to it.
Griffin, careful. Good, is that it? All right.
Is that the feisty one? There's one really feisty one.
Yeah, okay, now I want you guys to carry this water bucket all the way to the back of the cage. That way we can fill it easy tomorrow. Chicks are very happy to be out of the wind back inside, I think. Get some food, get some water, heat lamp. It's the good life.